Hey, this is Brian B. I'm a dance instructor from here in Vancouver. I'm specialized in showing guys on how to get started with dance. So in this video, I'm going to show you a quick move called the toe tap. Now this move fits really well with electronics or house or music with a faster tempo. Alright, so check it out. This move is broken down into 3 separate movements. First of all, we have the lift, which looks like this. Boom and boom and boom and boom. Or 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I know it doesn't look like much, but when it's put into context, when we put it together with the other moves, it will make sense. So the second thing is the toe tap itself, which looks like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. To the front, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And the third thing here is the turning of the upper body. Now this one is more subtle. It looks like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Putting it all together, it looks like this. Boom and boom and boom and boom, boom and boom, boom and boom. Alright, so first things first, let's do the lifting motion. What's going to happen is every time you step out or on the count, which is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 on the actual counts, what's going to happen is you're going to lift your body up by extending your toe and pushing down. So it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. But as you're stepping, it's going to be a little bit different because you're only going to be on one foot. So it's going to be like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Now it's very subtle, so you're only lifting your body up by a little bit, just like that. Boom and boom. So it's like this. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Very little. Alright, so let's practice that with 2 feet planted. Let's try this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Alright, give it a try. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Nice and simple. The second thing here is the toe tap motion, which looks like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. All it is you're bringing your foot to the front with your toe, tapping, bringing it back, and alternating with the other foot, bringing it back, alternating, bringing it back, alternating, bringing it back. But this is kind of quick, so the actual speed usually is 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Now it's hard doing it without the lifting motion, which is why we're going to add it in together. But just the footwork, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Notice my arms are alternating. You can do boom, 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 or you can keep it by your side like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Like this, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So putting the two things together, we're going to add the lifting motion with the toe tap. So it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1. Now it's very subtle. You can tell every time when I step, I'm tapping with my toe and my body is raising up like this. Boom and boom and boom and boom. It's just raising up by a little bit. So one more time to this side. Check it out. On counts, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So the last thing here is the turning of the upper body to one side and the other side. How this works is every time you put one foot out like this, your body is going to turn to that side. Alright? So if I put this foot out, my body is going to turn to this side. So it looks like this. Boom and boom and boom and boom. Alternating to this side, this foot out going to this side, my body's going to turn to this side. So it's boom and boom and boom and boom. So if I do both sides on slow counts, it'll look like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Alright, notice how it's pretty subtle, but makes a pretty big difference. My body is turning to this side when I put my foot out here, and then the other side with this foot out. So a little bit quicker to this side first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So that is the toe tap.
I hope you found this video useful. If so, check out my website. I have a dance floor crash course for men e-course prepared for you. On there, I show you 3 movements you can learn in 15 minutes to make you look like a natural. I show you a concept for you to keep in mind for you to get more comfortable on the dance floor. And lastly, if you're looking really tense and really stiff right now, I'll show you exactly step by step how to get that fixed. So check it out. I'm super excited for you. This is Ryan B, and I'll talk to you soon.